Hi, and welcome back to the Agent Renovation Podcast. My name is Ashley, and I'm an award-winning realtor in Vancouver at Angel Hasman & Associates, a gamification and goal-setting expert, a master visionary, a strategic planning coach, and a seven-figure entrepreneur. I love teaching real estate agents how to win and pass the levels of the real estate game. I will teach you the strategies and the considerations for setting up your game, maintaining your game, and conquering new ground. Let me guide you in crossing the finish line of your real estate goals, putting dollars in your pocket, and teaching you how to have the personal life of your dreams. In today's episode, we will be talking about why you would want to play the game of door knocking as an option in your real estate agent game. Real estate is not as tricky as you might think. As an industry, what we do and how we do it and how we accomplish success barely ever changes. And when it does, it only changes slightly. In terms of how an agent practices and performs their job, there has not been any radical revolution in the industry in decades. The foundation and fundamentals remain the same, and the fundamentals of what prospecting works for a successful agent includes door knocking. Everyone who gets into real estate has the same aha moment. In the beginning, they think that they can do it better. They start out trying all sorts of new tactics. Gosh, I saw it so much in my office. They try to beat the old versions of prospecting, thinking that they can do it better, until they finally fail and they fall back on the basics that everybody else is using to win. Real estate is not a place to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to. The way we get ahead in this game is to do what has always been done because it works. I get it though, you're new, you're eager, you watch Selling Sunset, or maybe you watch $1 Million Listing. You did your part, you went to real estate school, you passed the exam, and now you're ready to go get it. You want to list those luxury homes and get those big paychecks, and you want to drive those fancy vehicles just like you saw the agents doing on the television shows you were watching. Yes, this is all possible, but I'm here to tell you, you're not going to get there the way you thought you would. First, you have more work to do, and you will get there if you do your part. You want to play the real estate game of prospecting to pass your levels so that you can arrive at all that you came here for, achieving your personal goals. To get where you truly want to go, you need to face the actual reality of the game of real estate, not the curated reality that you've been watching on television. When you win in the game of real estate, you are going to win large. But do not think that anybody sitting at the top didn't get there without paying their dues. There is only one thing I know to be true in real estate, and that is that everybody sitting at the top deserves their place. And let me tell you, getting to the top of the real estate game is not for the faint of heart. Every top producer right now paid the price in the beginning to benefit from what they built in the back end. They door knocked until their feet bled, or they dialed until their phone died, or they went out and they made it happen somehow, some way. They got up and they did their part. And for you to get to where they are now, and for you to get that spot that you've been dreaming about ever since you first watched those reality television shows, you need to step into the game and do the work too. What is the number one common denominator of all successful agents? They do the things that other people don't want to do. I'm not saying that some people don't have real talent in the real estate game. There are some people that are really talented, but guess what? At the end of the day, those talents really come back to their skills in the game. The ones at the top of real estate are not necessarily the smartest or the most charismatic. They are simply the ones that are the most skilled in what is important in the game. What I'm saying is they figured out what to do, which skills to harness, and then they went and did the work. That's it. They showed up and they did the work, and that's how they got to the top. It is not always an intelligence game. It is not always a personality game. It is an action game. How long it takes you to become successful in your game will be 100% up to you. You'll get there when you pass the levels and you do the work. You're gonna get there when you've faced enough doors. It's only a numbers game, and the skills in this game can be learned, practiced, and mastered. It's not a game of intelligence, it is a game of action, and it is a game of skill. And the skill is 100% in your control to go learn. Before I gamified my real estate career, I used to be really hard on myself. I would always think I wasn't getting enough done each day. Once I began tracking my wins and I approached my agent life as a game, I began leveling up in ways I never thought was possible before. Now I see every part of my real estate through this working lens of gamification. And through the years of life practice and applying gamification concepts to my real estate, I've mastered the how and what to win in real estate. Every day I use my systems and my processes to track my wins and pass my levels. anyone who shows up and does their part in the game can start winning too. The main hurdle in passing the levels is just facing rejection. But the cool thing is facing rejection is also a skill that can be learned, practiced, and mastered. In the Agent Renovation Door Knocking Masterclass, you're gonna learn how to become a master of rejection. And when you're a master of rejection, you become pretty dangerous because nothing's gonna knock you off your game, which allows you to just take action and win. In the Agent Renovation Door Knocking Masterclass, you're gonna learn how to master your prospecting game on all levels. And that way you're gonna win on all levels. You're gonna win larger than you ever thought when you were watching those TV shows, but I'm gonna give you the proper strategy of how to actually get you there, because you're being sold a dream right now that doesn't come to fruition without doing the work. But before you start to worry about all the work you need to do, know that I have the strategies and the considerations for you. We are here to set you up for success. We can start you at the bottom of your game and teach you all the natural resources you already have that you can draw upon to advance your game. But then when you gain more resources, we're going to teach you how to spend them too, so that you're spending into the right things, because knowing and doing are two different things in real estate. Many agents learn what to do, but then they never go do it. To be a winner, you must implement what you learn, and then you have to play to win. But you have to play to win with the right strategy. And that's where we come in. There are a lot of different moves that you can make in the game of real estate, but not all of them are going to get you the result you want. And you're gonna learn the best ones here. This has been Ashley from Agent Renovation, and if you loved this episode, take a screenshot, share it to social, and always tag me at Agent Renovation. Bye.